Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Dear Gloria. Oprah had a show called Masterclass. I don't know if y'all remember it or if anybody ever saw it. That was one of my favorite shows on her network. I wish she would bring it back. One of the things she said in the intro of it was use your life as a class, right? And I was thinking about what did I want to talk about this week. I try not to plan too much of this in advance because when I write in Gloria, it's just whatever happened that week. So nothing is pre-planned. So that's how I want to be with this series, right? I just want to go with it. And I thought about use your life as a class. I've never looked at life as a class necessarily, but more like a trip, right? So I said, oh, okay, this week we going on a bus trip. All right, so little backstory. My last job in corporate, I worked at a company that was on the top floor. We had the 40th and the 41st floor. And when you work in a building like that, okay, so think about the floors in between. It goes from maybe like 32 to 40. That was our elevator bank. And in this elevator bank, if you're working in a building for a number of years or even months, you're seeing the same people every day, you develop what I call elevator friends. And I had two elevator friends. Shout out to Natisha. I can't remember the other girl's name, but this story is about her. So my elevator friends, they knew I had this business and they knew that I was working full time. So She's Got Papers was essentially my side hustle in the beginning for a long time. And I would talk to my elevator friends about the business. So one day I'm in the elevator bank. The girl comes in. I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry. But she comes in and she was like, hey girl, how you doing? And I think it was probably a Monday. Because if you knew me on Mondays, I will be on the warpath. I hated Mondays with a passion, okay? And I really didn't get pop until Tuesday, but that's between me and my old boss. So she came in the elevator bank and she was like, hey girl, and I was like, hey. And she said, how's everything? And I was telling her, I'm tired, I'm stretched, and I'm ready to leave, and this and this and this and that, and my business this and my business that. We got onto the elevator, okay, and this girl, she listened. I think she was trying to give it a go, she was listening. And before she got off the elevator, she leaned in and she said, let me tell you something. She said, at least you got a destination. Some people ain't going nowhere. She didn't have to do that. That girl didn't have to do that. She did what I call hit me with it between the eyes, right? And when she got off the elevator, I was like, she's right. She's right. This week I want to talk to you about the bus trip, okay? And think about your life as the bus. You're on the bus. I call, life is a journey, right? That's the new buzzword. Oh, my journey. Okay. So you're on the journey, right? And you're the driver, okay? There are people that are going to come in and out of your life. So in and out on this journey. And so this is the way I want to map it out for you. And this is the way it has been for me. On the front of that bus sits what I call my front row. And if you are joining me on YouTube, then you'll see the video on there about the front row. And I talk about 3 key people that you need to have in your life. And I'll tell you really quickly here is your veteran friend. This is someone who has known you at least 10 years, okay? So you could have more than one. I have 3 veteran friends. So you have a veteran friend. You have a matriarch, okay? And then you have your confidant. And I'm going to add one more, the voice of reason. Because your voice of reason could be your veteran. Your veteran could be your confidant. However, who's who, okay? Who's who. Who's who and, who can do what and who can fill those spaces. But on the front of that bus, that's your front row. And that is a really coveted space on your journey. People don't just come in to the peace, okay? Like my granddaddy told me when I was 9. Baby, people don't choose you. You choose them. And I would go even further on that to say that you don't choose people, you choose each other energetically. And that's how people can come in and out, energetic, right? I get into that at another time. I can't give it all today. All right, so the front row, okay? Then you have people that I call teachers. You're going to have some teachers in your front row. I have some mentors in my front row. The front row is static, but you have other teachers that come into your life. And when I say teachers, they come on and they give you something. They whisper something in your ear and then they get off at the next stop. They just get off, okay? They're not meant to stay there. They're meant to come on, give you a word, and keep it pushing, okay? Then you got that section that's going further to the back, okay? You don't really know why they're there yet, because seasons, you have to live seasons in your life to understand why that middle to the back section is there. Then you're going to have the back, okay? They're just hanging on. They just hanging on. And what's going to happen on the bus is that there's going to be some changes, right? In your life, there are always changes. And what's going to happen eventually is that it's going to get hot as hell on the bus. It's July, did I mention? It's July. This is my bus, so I get to choose the month. July is my birth month. It's going to get hot. It's going to get hotter than a grudge on the bus, okay? Because the air conditioning broke down. I didn't mention that either. You're going to have to pull over the bus, right? And throughout your life, periodically, for me personally, I've had to pull over the bus. We all got to pull the bus over because you're going to have to start taking attendance, okay? And you're going to have to start saying, ooh, what's going on here? Or what is this about? You got to take attendance, take inventory on the bus, and you have to figure out, okay, well, I'm going uptown, but she looked like she going to the village, right? So maybe she should get off. Or, you know, I have taken this as far as it can go. That has happened to me in personal relationships. That's happened to me at work. Speaking of the job that I was talking about in the elevator bank, it was time for me to get off the bus, right? And I always felt like something big was going to happen. Everybody waiting for Oprah to call. She don't call, girl. She ain't got your number, okay? She ain't going to call. You waiting and you waiting and you waiting for something to happen. And the thing is, it doesn't. You have to pull over the bus. Take a little attendance. See who's in the front, see who's in the back, see who's in the midsection, see who's hanging on, okay, by their real nails. And you have to start doing that inventory, taking that attendance on the bus. That's your homework this week. That's your homework this week. Because I'm going to tell you something. Some fabulous things happen on the bus. Speaking of my front row, and when I talk about you attracting things energetically, I got some bad women in my front row. You hear me? Do you hear me? Energetically, they've come in. Sometimes one or two has shifted out because they came to give me something, teach me something, and also show me something within myself, right? That needed to be addressed. So take attendance this week. Get up in your book. Get up in your book, okay? I got so much to tell Gloria this week. Things I meant to tell her last week. Things that have materialized. And I hope on this journey that is also happening for you. But it's a good trip. Don't ever say I never took y'all nowhere, all right? It's a good trip. Life is a good trip. Life is full of lessons and ups and downs. You hit the bumps. You hit the potholes. You got to pull it over, okay? Change your tires, but it's good. It's a good trip. You know, even when it's bad, it's good. Even when it's bad, it's good. So that's it. I want you, if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to like and subscribe to the channel, and comment. Tell me whatever it is you feel comfortable telling me. If not, y'all been emailing me. So I love that. I love to get your emails and I love to get your text. My friends, right, have texted me and said, you getting into your bag? Yes, darling, I'm getting into my handbag. The black one, not the blue one. Anyway, that's that. I'll talk to y'all later. And tell me what it is you want to hear, you know, and what you want me to cover in this context, because we just getting started, y'all. Me and Gloria, we just getting started. So thank you. I'll talk to y'all next week. Our day is going to be Saturday, okay? Hence me filming this on Friday, but our day is going to be Saturday. So look for those updates and stuff. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.